Hello guys, this is Bruce42 back with another Roblox video, and we're going to start this one off with another nation banning Roblox. This one, Egypt, which is the 13th largest nation of population, having north of 100 million people living there. Which, mind you, that is a huge nation that has banned Roblox regarding population. And this is insane. That is what happened, because now it just proves that whatever Roblox has been doing for the last month is not working with the whole age estimation and all this other crap.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Is clearly not working, and I'll also give another reason why. Alright, let's see. Roblox electronic game officially blocked in Egypt. The Supreme Council for Media Regulation has revealed the decision to block Roblox was due to the rejection of drama acts that magnifying bullying and violence, promote culture of lawlessness, or justify deviant behaviors of its heroes, whatever that might mean. Basically, it's likely for safety reasons regarding bullying, violence, and inappropriate activity, I think, as well. I'm not sure if it highlights that in this particular article, but yeah. Another nation banned Roblox, and this is like the first to ban Roblox in 2026, just to throw that out there, which is quite insane because of the fact that, Roblox says the safety is working once again, but the nations banning Roblox and the lawsuits and stuff are saying otherwise. And now we're going to go ahead here and move on to Roblox internal documents again. And I'm not going to show the full picture because who knows what's going to happen if I do. Basically highlights their plan to remove R6 dating back to 2022, which was basically 4 years ago. How they're going to eventually get rid of R6 and replace it with a more realistic version of it. As long as they don't screw that up, then I won't be too mad about that. It's like, I would hate that R6 would be going because they haven't maintained it basically at all, other than like bug fixes and all this other crap, but they haven't really done much to R6 since R15 came out with emotes and all this other crap. So yeah, there's that for us. And to add insult to injury, right? You get 2D clothing. Also being removed by this statement in an earnings conference call with investors, saying that 100% of users will be using layer clothing, which, if it wasn't for them forcing it down our throats, it would be a complete lie. But this suggests that they're going to remove R6 and classic clothing within the next year or two, which is a very bleak future and a half that we're looking at right now. And I would likely quit Roblox based on those two things alone. Like, why did we need this to happen? This doesn't need to happen. And, there's all kinds of other stuff going on that they could have easily worked on. Like, I don't know, hiring more human monitors so they can actually work in the appeals or something. Because the appeal system at Roblox can be absolutely dodgy. Not just like sometimes or a little bit. No, it's like more often than not. Still, that's besides the point. And the comments just say it all. Get Dave Bazooki out of Roblox before he takes our bodies. That's probably my favorite comment of all, because, yeah, it just shows that we are being violated, virtually, of course, but still being violated. Our faces are going to be ripped off and replaced with a dynamic version. Our clothes are going to be potentially ripped and replaced with layer clothing, again, for some stupid reason. And then R6 is going to be modified eventually to a more adaptable version of R6 that we don't know if it's going to be absolutely Busher still or not. Even if you tried. Like, I don't know, I'm getting tired, boss. Here's a crazy fact that I'm going to go over real quick. The Epstein files have brought up Roblox multiple times, and it's mainly about purchases for Roblox. And it's not even related to the guy himself, but Jeffrey's accomplice, Jesselyn Maxwell, her former husband, really. It brings up his name, making purchases of Roblox cars, either for Robux or Village Club at the time, in 2019. And Schlepp said basically the same thing, how Ghislaine Maxwell's husband have in fact made separate purchases in like 2019. I don't know if it's Maxwell herself or her husband that made the purchase, because it showed like her former husband's name with the purchase, but you know, who knows, right? But yeah, this also proves that ironically there are Roblox accounts like verified to the email that has been logged for you know, verifying accounts that they have made or used in either way, either it's the children or not. But who knows at this point? Just like who knows, Roblox will be essentially safe again from kidnappings and all kinds of real life crimes. And we're gonna now talk about yet another kidnapping that, you know, the whole story initiated on Roblox when they both met in the summer of 2025, according to the sheriff's office. And the sisters, one's a teenager, other is almost a teenager. That's all I can say about their ages. And that weird things started to go on, according to the family, including gifts started showing up. It's like, if you have random gifts show up to your house and you didn't even order any of that, that is red flag number one, all right? And then this continues to go on, right? The family brought the girls home from the park. And, you know, this is, mind you, after their phones got taken away, I believe, on Saturday morning? Yeah, there we go. After they went to the park and did not return home in time. And then they vanished, or should I say, got kidnapped by Saturday evening. And it turns out, you know, Snapchat was in the mix as well. You know, it started off on Roblox, it probably moved to Snapchat before the app got delayed off their phones and stuff. Again, with the whole connections between Roblox and Snapchat and all this other crap, it starts on Roblox and it moves to Discord or Snapchat, maybe Telegram as a wildcard option, maybe Facebook Messenger as another wildcard option. And I'm saying wildcard because, you know, those are like used less frequently than social media apps like Discord or Snapchat. But still, they use those apps. And it's horrific. It's absolutely horrific that this is happening still in 2026. To start the month, too. It's like, what did I say? What would happen if there's gonna be another freaking kidnapping from Roblox? I'll probably lose my crap. So yeah, there we go, folks. It even caught the eye of Schlepp, who has brought it to the attention of Twitter as well, how horrific everything is. Shout out to him for keeping Roblox in line, along with everybody else who has a bigger platform, I guess. And now, speaking of Roblox, in a sense of, you know, people leaving, we got Polytoria. It got so much of an influx of people, like hundreds, if not thousands of people just came to Polytoria out of what seems to be nowhere, but it was probably due to people being absolutely sick and tired of Roblox's relentlessly stupid updates, from the age verification update to the removal of classic faces and heads, to the forcing of static UGC heads to be off sale, and then to the leaked memo of getting rid of R6 and classic clothing as well. And now it's like a whole circus at Roblox HQ in San Mateo. An absolute circus. And it's just horrific. And everyone's just losing it. Me included. Like, why would you gut a feature that is used by 90% of the community? Why? What is the point? You're making more problems than solving the problems that just ballooned over time, okay? Maybe they don't even want to solve problems. But Polytoria, on the other hand, they're getting an influx, and yeah, everything's just taking a while to load now, but who knows? Whenever they have their infrastructure upgraded, then I could just probably, you know, talk about it a bit more in detail. I don't know if I'll play it on this channel. I might, but also, again, have to download it, which who knows how much space that'll take up. So anyways, that will be all I have for this video. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn notifications, comment what you guys think about everything that's been happening down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.